Hellcat.
Welcome to Mom's Talking Shit podcast. I'm Tony.
I'm Stacy.
Tonight we're talking about Love After Lockup Season 3, Episode 13, Put on a Sweater and Chill. In the words of
Quaylen.
Yes, let's jump right onto them.
Oh boy, talk about I was wrong.
So this week he met with the pastor. I believe it's their pastor.
Her pastor.
Yeah, her pastor. And I believe he talked about, he was honest with him. When he was like, who's your biggest supporter? Right off the bat, he was like, my mom. Like,
I was shocked.
I thought he was going to say
Chandra.
Yeah. And he did not. So what were your thoughts on that? And he's all like, you just need to give me space. Because she's just like throwing a lot of stuff at him.
She clingy?
Well, no, she's not clingy. The other chick's way clingier than she is. I don't know, she's doing a lot for him right off the bat.
She gave him a lot, and now I feel like all that bullshit he talked in jail was just that jail talk.
You think
now
so?
He's out, and
you don't
was
think
talking
he's
a lot
intimidated?
of shit. Oh yeah, because he started talking shit. After talking to her family?
Mm-hmm.
But look, now he was like, what they show him next episode? You know, talking to some other girl. Like,
no, I missed that part. All right.
Yeah, I think it gets popped being with another girl.
Okay, I knew he was saying that. What if there's more?
I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, like but not the one who held you down though.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a sticky situation. I feel bad for the little girl. She was all like, "You said good morning to my daughter, but you didn't say good morning to me."
That's a little needy.
A little bit.
That's a little needy. So. I barely say good morning. Like, what? Do we have coffee yet? But it was coffee, funny. Please. He was like, "Oh, so it's 7:00 in the morning. I gotta have combos with you." And she's like, "When you was in jail, you wanted to have combos with me at 7:00 in the morning."
But when he was in jail, he was probably thankful just to be talking to somebody at 7:00 in the morning.
And all the time in the world. She still does. He got a car. Right. She got him a car. He's overwhelmed. He told the pastor. She on flame. She on flame, he said. Where are they from?
Somewhere in the South.
He told her to put a sweater on and chill.
Yes.
And that she was on flame.
And she was like, what?
What?
I'm not feeling this. This is not the Quaylen that I knew in jail.
Yeah, he's totally acting different. I take that car back. I hope she kept a receipt.
Well, I'm sure it's in her name.
But actually, you can't really take cars back.
But she still has it in her name. But I'm thinking that when he tells her that he should have his mom around.
Oh yeah, mama get it back. But then her mom mean looking too.
Why not her mom? But I was just saying his mom, because his mom will have his back. Like, don't you
I know.
fucking with my boy. You take your car, get your ass out of here. That's how I'd be. I'm bringing him home. I don't think he should stick around there. I think if she really wants to be with him, she should move to, where are they, in Texas?
I'm not sure.
It's either Texas or Tennessee. But I think if she wants to be with him, it's going to have to suck to pick up your daughter and move her to a whole nother state. But I think that everybody's worry that he's going to get in trouble where he originally got in trouble from is a valid concern. Because he was an 8, I think, didn't he go to jail when he was 18? Swinging. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 12 years.
He spent his whole time in jail. That's why I don't think he could just come out right out the gate and just be committed to this lady.
Put a fucking sweater on and chill.
All right.
Give him some room to breathe, bitch, and he might be back.
A little bit.
I don't know.
I feel like
I'm not sure. All right, next.
Well, let's talk about Sean and Destiny. You think she rolled on him and his $50,000 bail?
I hope he shut his
Or
credit card off.
Oh, I think he did that originally with her.
She mentioned spending it up
Mm-hmm.
to her homies.
Okay.
Yeah, they done. She's like, girl, and when I'm gone, I'm gonna just for that shit, I'm gonna swipe his credit card. Weren't you in jail for that?
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
I wouldn't fuck with that shit.
Should you do that on TV? Oh,
That's
this
a
is
little bit
short. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I think she's gone. I think she went to go find herself a new girl. Because she's the one who was talking to the furniture lady. Maybe she went to stay with her.
sushi food. They went and had sushi food.
Is
That's
that
what
what
she
they
called
said?
it. That's what she
Okay.
calls it. That's what she asked her out for, some sushi food.
Oh, is that what she said? I didn't hear those specific words. I missed that. Okay.
Can I say something real quick? You
Sure.
know, I love to fuck around and look on Reddit, right?
Oh, yes. Reddit your jam.
Guilty pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
So they posted a picture of dude's lip.
Of which one then? The other dude? Because
God.
Sean's kind of busted too. Like
Sean's teeth are busted.
Sean and Scott. It's Scott and Lindsay, the one with the lip. Sean and Scott, they kind of give me the same kind of vibes. I don't know
Dirty.
why.
Dirty.
Right. Well,
So anywho, somebody posted a picture of him and said, "What's up with his lip?" Right. So I put herpes. It's like, no, I put cold sores. And I did like this. Wow. You know what they said?
What?
Don't put stigmas on cold sores.
Oh.
I was like, haven't they always had a stigma? It's herpes.
But yeah, I think cold sores goes away though.
It's herpes simplex.
I don't think that's what it. Oh.
It's always had a stigma. FYI.
Just so you know. Those of y'all on Reddit, it's not something
you ever have like, oh my God,
get.
I had cold sores back when I was in middle school, and people would be like, oh my God, she had cold sores. And I was not doing that kind of stuff. Okay?
I think you just get them when you're sick, but what he has is not a cold sore.
No, you get them when you're fucking parents. You drink after your parents. Fucking luscious lips parents.
Your luscious lips parents?
Next thing you know, you got Scott lips.
Oh no.
Let me shut up for there's a stigma on cold sores.
Don't do that, Stacey.
So, all right.
I'm curious to know what it is. And they really don't know on Reddit? Nobody like diagnosed him or something?
No, everybody they were like, maybe he had cleft lip.
Okay.
I don't know.
All
right.
But speaking of Scott and Lindsay, I'm surprised she's still around, and I wonder if it's just because she can't go anywhere else, or what's the deal? Like, I wonder why she couldn't go and stay with her mom.
Well, I guess she mentioned his house being where she was going to stay, and that's her grandmother that the little girl stays with.
Oh, that's her grandmother. Her mom is the same. So her grandmother wants her out.
Her mom's the same as what I'm hearing.
Okay. Well, I'm surprised
like a bit in jail and stuff like that.
I think that it's really funny that when Scott's around her, he almost acts like he's like a real cool, chill, like pimp of a guy. Like, not like he's pimping her out or anything, but like he was all chilling in the car. Like when they were in their pickup truck or something, like he had this like laid back attitude about him.
He was so happy.
I can't even explain it. He was like, I don't know. I was like, oh, okay, look at you with your confidence.
Like, yeah, she playing his ass.
Yeah, but it sounds like it. It sounds like it could be a really nice house. I think he said that they have 5 acres. You know,
was he joking?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he bought a fixer-upper, and if they hustle on it and work on it, it could go well. But if they take their good old time, it's, not gonna go well. So we'll see.
I don't know. I just feel bad. I mean, she was seeing her daughter through the glass. It was sad.
Would you have to hug her? Would you not hug her?
I would follow the rules if I came from prison. And I might have the corona, and at that point it was very early on, and remember it was like when it just happened.
Yeah, but was it going around in the prison?
I'm not sure, but because she traveled on
From
the
another
plane,
state. I see. I
she
see.
had to quarantine for 2 weeks before she could see anybody.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm,
Okay. 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 Well,
Yeah,
man, that's hard. At least she got to see her though. That she came to the glass and all that stuff. That was sweet.
it's not. It's
Mm-hmm.
sad because I know the fate of it. That I think she's back in jail.
Oh. Oh. For what? What'd she do?
I'm not sure, but that's what's word on the street.
Okay. Oh.
Mm,
What did she do? Do you think she flipped out on Scott for something?
maybe You see how she was when he touched her. Don't
Mm-mm.
touch me. That bitch was like.
Oh yeah, when she was flipping out in the bedroom though, because the
She had
house was a
twitching.
mess.
She was like I thought she was gonna twitch.
He was
It
all
was
like, "You're good.
scary.
I've been sleeping on the couch." She's not very happy about the house.
She
But
ain't know about that
whatever.
lip till she seen him.
I don't know. She knew about it beforehand.
He
He's
probably
her
sent her
ticket out.
pictures without no lip like that.
He's her ticket out. No, he did. How can he hide that? Maybe they were photoshopped. All right. So Facetune. Anyhow, I want to talk about Tyrese and Shonda. That ass. She rolled on him, and his daughter's trying to break it to him, and he's like, "No, where could she forgot my address? You are her money. She did not forget the address. It's sad. I wanted
Ghosted,
them.
ghosted.
I wanted them to work.
If you look up ghosted, there'll be a picture of Tyrese.
Oh, Tyrese.
Oh, I felt bad. He needs to get a woman his age.
Yeah, and not in jail. That's not the place where you need to find your chin. He's way too big of a pimp with
His best
his
friend.
suits. Oh yeah. There's
Go ahead with
probably a
that best
reason
friend,
why.
Tyrese.
I don't know. There's probably a reason why. I'm not feeling her. I don't know. I don't know what it
Mm,
is.
I don't know.
Anyhow, she did come out the gate saying she was taking money from like 5 other guys. Remember? And she was like, "But here I am," and then she just took off into the sunset. I don't think she's coming back.
I don't
Okay.
think she's locked up either.
Really? She just.
I don't think.
Oh,
I
no, I
don't
don't
think
think
she
she's
is.
locked up either. I
Mm-mm.
agree with you. So, I want to talk about Heather and Dylan. How much of a stalker is she?
Psychopath.
Yes. I feel
Her
bad for
fucking poor
Dylan.
aunt. I feel bad for her aunt.
Yes, I feel bad for her aunt too. I agree with that. I totally agree.
Damn. Did she really have a fucking meltdown?
Because he
Her
was out
old
there
ass
talking.
aunt.
Because he was out there talking to them like they're spending too much time. And when I asked to spend time with you, did I miss something? Did she ask to spend time with him? And he said no.
Nothing.
I don't think I missed that.
He
Mm-hmm.
went to try to be with her when she said she was gonna go lay down, and she said, "No, just be out there."
I know. And he was like, but I want to be with you. And that was like the opportunity. I didn't see him miss anything. He seems to care about her. I feel bad for him and for John and Christina, I believe is that their name, when their spouse, they're trying to make their spouse happy. Like, he's going to get in trouble for going to the hotel. Like, why couldn't
Yeah.
they go to a hotel and bang it out and then come back and then just hang out in the room if that's really what she
Right.
wanted?
Right.
I feel like she's gonna get him in trouble, which sucks. Because then that obviously means she doesn't care about him as much as she's trying to claim that she cares about him. So what's her deal? You
I
know?
agree. Hmm.
Yeah. So that's them. And her aunt. I don't know who the other lady was.
No, wait. So I did want to add to this because I think it
Tell
was
me.
Aunt Diane
Mm-hmm.
and Aunt Stacy. um, I just couldn't believe that as soon as that lady called her, Aunt Diane called her jealous, it triggered her ass to just flip out.
Like, quick. She's like, I'm gonna do your dishes and I'm gonna leave. She's like, you don't have to be jealous. Jealous? But what was she? If she wasn't jealous, what was her problem?
Well,
I
first of
don't
all, the bitch,
understand.
she talk about her house got flooded. Bitch, where did you live?
I don't know.
She
I don't know, but
lying.
it's
She probably
very
been
nice
living with Aunt Diane.
the whole time. No, I don't think so. I think it's very nice for her aunt to be living with her, and she did not look like she was in good health, and she had to put up with that. So Don't deal with it, Aunt Diane. Was it Aunt
She almost
Diane or
had a
Aunt
heart attack.
Stacy? Which one's the sick one? Was it Aunt Diane or Aunt Stacy?
And Diane was a sick one.
Okay, don't deal with it, Aunt Diane. I feel bad for him, and he seems like a chill dude. He was like, I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to get to know these ladies. Wouldn't you feel kind of weird? Let's go in Aunt Diane's position. Would you feel weird if you let your niece and her convict fresh out of jail, I need to have my PO officer know your address to know where I'm at, live in my house. And they came in and did that.
You should be kissing Aunt Diane's ass.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
But because you're not, she's a little cuckoo. He should run.
He's got nowhere else to go.
He about to be in trouble in no time anyway. He's a billion-time felon.
I think he's gonna get in trouble for going away from the house.
Yeah, she's gonna fucking get him in trouble.
Mm-hmm. And the same thing with John and Christina when they went. I kind of thought that was messed up. I don't know if we ever talked about this, but she really did ask the people for an application when they went for lunch, and then she got in trouble and they locked her back up. Do you remember?
They're being petty as fuck.
A few episodes back, she really did ask for an application right off the bat. I don't know.
Damn, she can't even get them to eat. They petty.
I agree with that. All right, so last but not least, I believe, who are my favorite people right now, and I'm really, really rooting for Maurice and Jessica.
Waiting.
What are you waiting for?
You happy they preggers?
I always think a baby is a blessing. I can't.
You're like, they're having a baby. He's all happy.
Yeah, he is.
I hope he stays out of trouble, dude.
I really want him to stay out of trouble. I thought it was a very stupid move to pee on the borderline and violate probation on TV, and I hope he doesn't get in trouble for that. Why don't they think about that? But he was so happy. A totally different attitude. If, who was it? Quaylin? She would have come off and said it, it would not have been the same reaction. She'd be like, what?
She got a whole car and everything.
So I think Maurice and Jessica are sweet, and I want them to work, and I really want them to stay out of trouble, and I really hope he's good to her. I feel like she's good. I don't see any kind of underlining selfishness like some of the other cast members may have.
No, I think she's good. She's kind of awkward, but she's good. And them together, they're nice. I just hope he stays out of trouble. We just don't know how this is gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Well, the next episode, I believe that her father lends him money,
trying to trick him, test him. Mm-hmm.
Really? Is that what you think it is? I didn't.
He said it.
Well, he said this is a test to see if he gives it back or does the right thing with it.
Right.
I hope he does the right thing with it. Come on, Maurice. I want you to do good for Jessica, please.
We need a Love After Lockup success story.
Are there ever?
Yes.
Okay.
1 or 2.
Make this number 2, and now a baby's involved. I really hope that, and I just feel like he seems so grateful too, to the house that she's gotten ready for him. Whereas, I feel like the other couple, they're kind of put off about it. This is a lot that you're doing for me. I don't know if I can handle this, because he's not ready for it. He wasn't ready to commit to her. Whereas Maurice is all this is my home. This is my bed. This is my woman. And I love that.
It's all ready for him. He already had it made.
But he's grateful for it.
He is so grateful.
Yeah. So I think that's it. Was there anything else that you had on your notes that you wanted to cover? Or are you good?
What's up with this rumor? Did you hear what's going on with Kale and Javi? Did Javi try to hit on her again?
Oh, shit. You're moving into Teen Mom. We should have done a whole separate episode for this. Let's cut this off and let's hang up, and we'll call right back about that, because we can go on and on. Do you want to, or you want to just keep on going?
We can cut it off. It's on tonight. But I know that part of it. I haven't watched it.
Well, let's keep going. So, yes, what I hear is that she was doing the texts and the back and forth between her and Javi, and can I come up and slide? What are your thoughts? You know he's been cheating on Lauren the whole time with all kinds of different random chicks. And I'm fairly certain that when him and Lauren first got together, even though she was after pregnant, that Kale was still sleeping with him.
Poor Lauren.
Lauren is a lost cause. Lauren jumped way into that relationship. She was lady number 3 in line because he was fucking with Brianna and Kale, and then Lauren right off the bat. Like, I don't know if she got what she wanted from this as far as I've got my 5 minutes of spotlight. She sells her MLM shit, and I think she does pretty good at it. I don't know if it's shakes or something like that, but I've heard Kale complain about it.
Wow.
But Creed looks a lot like the other one, Javi's other kid.
Oh. All right.
Lincoln.
Well,
Lincoln. Lincoln.
They did a DNA though.
Did they?
I thought they did.
I don't know if they ever did. Did they? You tell me on Reddit if they did or not. I know Kale was saying, well, you guys can pay for it and then I'll take one.
I thought they did.
So I used to listen to her podcast. I still listen to her podcast. What am I talking about? I've listened to her podcast forever. Here's my puppers. Hello, leave me alone. He does, between you and I'm pretty sure that's Javi's baby. Because when she was talking, and I don't know if I want to say this on the podcast, but I'll let you go. When she was talking on the podcast, it was like, Javi, I really want 2 babies by the same father. There's no way I could ask Joe. And me and Chris aren't doing well. Javi. And then something happened with Javi where they like got in a big blowout. And then it was all like, I think he proposed to Lauren. And then it was all like, oh, Chris. And then she got all back on Chris. That baby looks a lot like Lincoln. That's all I'm saying. Anyhow. Okay, so let's pause. Come on, stop. Please, baby.
Hopefully this is good. If not, whatever. All right.
No, I think it's good. Okay. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it for tonight's Love After Lockup. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and to our podcast, because this is on YouTube and podcast. Don't forget to check us out on both, because now we're available on both. We're expanding.
That's right.
Right.
Yes, hit us up on all major platforms. Mom's Talking Shit Podcast.
See you next week, my dog.
Good night, Red.
Bye. I know. Good night, Red. He's got to get in the show. All right. Night.
Night.
Cut.